It's so good. That is the trailer for The Hack, the new ITV drama series by Bristol-born writer Jack Thorne about the true story of the Guardian journalists who exposed the widespread phone hacking at the News of the World. Well, one of those journalists is played by none other than my mate, Mr. David Tennant, who's here right now. Hello, mate.
Hello, how are you?
I am doing good. I got to say, it is an absolutely fantastic show. Another stellar role, this. Was it fun to play?
It was fun. It was hard. It was intense. You know, it's anything that's one of those sort of real world stories, you know, that has so much writing on it, really. We all remember it happening. We remember the phone hacking story slowly unfolding. And when you're retelling a story like that, which has so many real world victims and real world consequences, you're very aware of the responsibility that you've got. You know, to get it right and to be, you know, you're carrying a lot of very precious material there. So, and playing someone like Nick Davis, who is an amazing bloke. I mean, incredible, sort of tenacious, complicated, brilliant man. You want to get that right, and you want to, you want to serve him well and serve the story well. So there's a lot to carry.
I mean, you've got to meet Nick Davis. I guess you got to spend a lot of time together. How brave was he in pursuing this story? Because you could just see in the first few episodes, it feels like the whole world was against him, even people at The Guardian.
Yeah, that's the thing. He uncovered this story and he thought, this goes to the heart of power. This is such a shocking, extraordinary thing that he'd uncovered. And yet he couldn't get the story out there. It just couldn't take off because no other newspapers would pick it up. You know, I don't make any judgment as to why that might be, but he was sort of a voice in the wilderness. And that's part of the story that we tell, how the story finally, eventually broke through. And when it did, the kind of outrage that it was greeted with. But yeah, he was sort of on his own for a long time. And it was a tough one because the forces were arranged against him, not just the forces of other journalists, but it went to the seat of power and to the Metropolitan Police, and it's a huge scandal, really.
You're not scared of taking on some people, are you? I mean, you're going toe to toe with the tabloids with this and the miscarriage of justice, of course, and then you've got like Litvinenko as well. So you don't mind rattling the cages in Russia. Have you got armed guards outside your door?
No, come on. It's all the thing is, investigative journalism in this country, we're so good at it, and we've got such a great history of doing it so well. There's so many brilliant journalists in this country that this was a moment when it all went a bit wrong, and actually, it was addressed, and it was something that eventually, people stood up and were accountable for, and I think that's a testament to what Nick did. But he was the brave one. He was the one who at a time when really it was very difficult to find allies, and he just kept ploughing on.
And what does he make of it then? Because obviously, he must have seen it. Do you sit and watch it together, or do you text him and just go, what do you reckon?
Can you imagine how awful that would be?
I know.
But he came and visited on set. He's got a very distinctive look, Nick. And when he was, he's retired, well, semi-retired now. But when he was doing his stuff, he would always be in that leather jacket that you see in the show. And that sort of, that hairstyle that I had for the show, I think he found it quite spooky when he visited. There's a picture of the day that him and Alan Rusbridger came to visit myself and Toby Jones, who played Alan Rusbridger,
brilliant,
in the Guardian offices that we had reconstructed, and the four of us are standing in that, and Nick and I are dressed exactly the same. There was no collusion. He just turned up to set wearing what I was wearing that day.
I mean, are you going to embrace the silver fox then going forward?
Do you think? What do you think? Do you think it suits me?
I think it suits you. Gives you extra gravitas.
Well, I appreciate that, Joe. Thank you. I mean, it was a wig, unfortunately, so it still exists. So I could slip it on at any point.
Absolutely. I mean, don't they call it a hair system when you get that fancy?
I should just have a range of wigs that I start every day by making a decision.
I mean, it is absolutely populated as well with fabulous actors, but a lot of people north of the border. You got yourself, you got the second best actor in Scotland, Robert Carlyle. Of course, Rose Leslie's in it, Dougray Scott's in it, Eve Miles from Wales. It's only Toby Jones representing us English.
There's quite a fair few Celts. I mean, there are a fair few Celts in the story as well, and then there's a few of us stealing some of the English parts. So, I can't complain. Yeah, quite right.
Oh, mate, it is absolutely fantastic, and you are brilliant in it. But while you're here, because can we talk about you filming in the West Country? You've been filming Rival Series 2. You can't be more nasty than you were in Series 1, surely.
Oh, wait and see.
Yeah?
Just wait and see. I get worse and worse and worse.
It must feel so good to play somebody that bad.
I mean, it's a rather delicious part. I do quite enjoy the scenery chewing that I get to do. It's great fun. Yeah. Yeah. Of course, he doesn't think he's a villain.
Of course not.
He's just doing his best for himself. And he's just trying to survive in the cutthroat world of high-class television.
Well, I tell you what, it must be brilliant to play because it is absolutely delicious to watch. You still in the West Country at the moment, or have you returned home?
I'm not there right now, but I will be back before the weekends, yes.
Right, give me a shout the next time you're back. It is an absolute pleasure to have you on. Thanks so much for joining us, my friend.
Always good to hear your voice, Joe. You take care.
He's a beautiful man. He's super talented. The one and only David Tennant.